catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive.
Welcome everybody to another edition of Hassel's Review. It's your boy Hassel, and we got a good old-fashioned unboxing for everybody this week. And we're going to unbox Marvel Legends Nemesis Build-A-Figure Wave. So, a lot of people know in the Age of Apocalypse, Apocalypse Sun was called Holocaust. I guess that got a little less marketable after the 90s. So we now refer to him as Nemesis. But there's only one Nemesis to me, and that's the Enforcer. That's another Hasbro property as well. So we're going to build Holocaust today. And let's dive right into this good old-fashioned toy unboxing. Alright guys, we're back. So now we've got my POV going, and you guys have not given me any feedback on the POV. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you want me to try something else? You want me to keep fucking with my eye holes or what? But here we go. We got Marrow. We got the X-Force Nightcrawler from the AOA. Fabian Cortez, the most vile of the acolytes, which I'm hoping we get some more of those, and I really want a Colossus. AOA Gambit, so my AOA shelf will start to round out now, as he has been missing for some time. X-Force, or X-Factor, I apologize, Cyclops. It wouldn't be a show if I didn't fuck it up at least once. X-Factor Cyclops, and Husk from Gen X. I'm going to be honest, she's one I don't care nothing for. Her and Marrow both will probably be resales or figure giveaways. I'm not sure which, but they're probably not going to be long for Hassel's World. They're just for this little part right here. So, all right, guys, why don't we dive in? So, I'm going to dive in first with Husk, simply because she has the big parts, right? She has what we need to get this thing done. Pretty nice art on the side, not bad. That is actually old school art. That's not a new art, I don't think. Page Guthrie, mutant with the ability to morph in her skin from any form. Husk. So let's dive in, people. And I need my trusty X-Acto knife. So we're going to take her from the bottom. Now there is another figure in this set, and that is the Wolverine. I just did not need another Wolverine. I'm going to be honest. I will say, from what I have seen of that figure, it does look really great, and I think the face and hands on it are probably superior to the others. So this is what we need out of here. This is 100% what we want. We got Holocaust body and some tubing that goes with him. So we'll set all that to the side. Okay. We'll dive into that. So here we go with Paige. Now, I will say, that is a pretty cool face they got on her there, where she has husked, so to speak. They have the little skin there. That's kind of creepy. Gen X body. The figure itself looks good. I'm not taking her out of here because, like I said, I'm either going to resell her or do a giveaway. If you guys are interested in her as a giveaway, holler at your boy. So this box is whooping the shit out of me. Ha ha! Maybe I should edit that out. So let's dive into one we do want to open. How about X-Factor Cyclops there? So pretty good looking body, so to speak. Old school art. I dig that right there. He's the leader of the X-Men. You already know that. Yeah. So more old school art. I am a fan of that right there. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm getting my glasses because I'm fucking old. So, from the bottom again. And it's crazy. They have, like, a lot more tape on top than bottom. But, I don't know, maybe it's the same. Pretty standard. Maybe I just perceived it as more than what it was. Perception, my friends. Perception. So, alright, we have our bit of Build-A-Figure piece in the back here, along with some optic blast effects. Those are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, that's nifty. I like that. So we got the arm, the hose. I'm going to be honest, I almost want to dig up the arm, the Build-A-Figure arm I have somewhere of the OG one. Because literally it was like the only one piece I got of that figure for some reason. I don't know why, actually. So I felt like I had more figures in that wave, but maybe I didn't. So, let's get a little sack out of his shell. Yeah, come out of your shell, man. So, right off the rip, pretty solid sculpt on the body. I've never been super big on the skull cap look for Cyclops, but I will say on this one, it looks good. Paint and deco, it's legit. Let's line his legs up. Pinless body. Looks pretty good. So you got some alternate hands here to play with the effects and whatnot. You got, damn, can't grab it. You got Gene's favorite hand. Hey. And a good old boob gripping hand. So let's get the head out. Man, these boxes are whooping the shit out of me today. Not quite sure what's going on. Can't hold on to nothing. Alright, that's out of the way. So, we got all this good stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So, there's the head. It's pretty good looking. So, we'll pop the effect in. It's nice, and that should work with the retro cel-shaded Cyclops as well. Where does that go under, maybe? Yeah, it actually pops under. So they got the defects, or the effects. They pop and snap in under, and it's smooth on top. I'm not sure. I guess maybe because everybody's going to have them like that, maybe. Not quite sure. But yeah, that's where you go. There we go. That's pretty neat. I like it. I'm a fan of that right there. Because we are going to assemble Nemesis, I'm not going to take a lot of time into Cyclops as far as, sculpting him up and posing him and whatnot and trying to get him off to the races, so to speak. So let's go into one that I've been looking forward to. Now this is one that I have needed on my AOA shelf for far, far too long. And I don't know why they made us wait like they did, but okay, we only got one box here. You got a pair of standard hands. It helped with my POV. Actually, it was my POV, wasn't it? A leg, and then the bow staff, which is basically a reuse of the several we've got in the past with various Gambit figures. Pretty cool cape. A lot of detail in it. One thing I have noticed now, Hasbro is they're putting in the work with this kind of stuff in their soft goods, but they are not putting in the detailed paint. I would like to see a little more detailed paint. They give Gambit the hand to, you know, either really please Rogue or put a playing card there, but no playing card for the teeth. These joints are a little loose. You got some pretty good detail there and there. You pirate vibe you got off of this figure in the 90s. I'm not sure why he was all piratey in the AOA. I know in the 97 where he's possibly in there, he's going to be a part of Space Pirates, looking for the M-Crom Crystal. If DeMayo's Season 2 goes as planned, or Season 3, that might have been Season 3. So we will put Gambit's hand on him, or bow staff in him. Maybe that should be the new drinking game. Every time I say the wrong fucking shit, you guys can drink. Alright, guys. So, he doesn't stand very well. I'm going to have to do some tinkering with him. But yeah, already in the fucking floor. We got Psych back up. Let's get Gambit. Gambit, I'm going to just kind of place you there, baby. There we go. There we go. So, to kind of pace ourselves, I'm going to get the last of the figures that I really don't care if I get. And that is Mero. More 90s art. Or early well, that was late 90s. Pretty sweet. And yes, I missed out on Gambit's art. I apologize, guys. Just so you know, it is just basically an AOA panel. So she comes with the other arm, a couple of these little bone things, and a hand. She actually looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't super big on this character in the 90s, but they done a good job. The only thing I'm seeing is her skin tone, and she's less blemishy than I seem to remember. I almost remember her having, like, her skin tone was a little, I don't know, textured, so to speak. Like, it was, you know, she's got these bones protruding out there, but I thought that she had, like, not quite scales, but, you know, some rough texture. Like, maybe she has, need to see a good dermatologist or something. I don't know. So we're going to put her back in her cardboard crypt to where she will either be sold or gifted. Now, to one I am super excited about. Now, this was my guy here. He's a sleazeball, but I like Cortez. I really enjoyed his character in the comics and in the cartoon. He was really great on 97. Founder of the Acolytes. Betrays Magneto and makes himself an enemy of both his former leader and the X-Men. Previously on X-Men. You just got it. So let's see what we got here. Let's take a look under the motherfucking hood. So, pretty solid. It's got some cool blast effects or some, you know, blazing fist. I like that they're doing these a little more because, I mean, who doesn't want their character kind of powered up inside? Another piece of Holocaust. We'll pile him up over here. Fuck all my holes. So, he has the boob cupping hand and a Kung Fu grip. Diggy. Whoa, and those are solid. Those are pretty solid. That's legit there. And the cape, soft goods, like it has been. Pretty sweet mullet with ponytail. So yeah, this cape is a little solid. Solid as a rock. Man, them 90s boots, were they fat? That's why we're solid. So that is one piece. Okay. Good sculpt on the head. Great texture on the hair. I'm digging the headpiece. Let's put these old bad boys on. Let's see if they just pop into place. Yeah, kind of do. Okay. So these may not remain on Cortez, but I dig it. Can you dig it, sucker? I don't think Cortez would have come from 155th Street. Get out of here. Now for the final. Now this guy right here, I'm not sure if you guys followed his run in X-Force, but that was during a time that was really, really fun on X-Force. And they done some really badass things and let you know that Nightcrawler wasn't just a teleporting, preaching bitch. He was actually a badass. And I do like the tattoo on his face. You get two heads here, so if you wanted to pop one of these faces on the old school Nightcrawler body, which is basically what this is, just repainted, you could do so and have him in a more traditional look. So let's see what we got. So, all right, he's got some fists in case he needs to fister. He's got relaxed hands. He's got one kung fu grip. Open mouth, closed mouth, and then the parts for Nemesis. And I feel like this is like a Deep Six helmet. Like I need Hasbro to do Deep Six for G.I. Joe. Pretty sweet sword here. I'm digging that. A lot of detail in it. Good job, Hasbro. Closed fist. Put them fangs on them, because sometimes you just need to put them fangs on a motherfucker. Okay. Well, that's a little something. Yeah. All right. Let's get the box out of the way so we can get one of these boxes that has plagued me throughout this video. So, okay. This is a good looking figure, guys. I'm going to be honest. He is possibly my favorite of the bunch. And, you know, they're doing some more X-Force figures now, so I'm going to have the bunch. The tail is wired, but you know what? I think I'm going to leave it like it. It looks kind of cool. I will change out the head on this one feller here, just so you can see. Oh, man. The demon from Munich, or however the hell you put it. Let's see. He's a lefty, so I don't know. He's a righty, son of a bitch. So let's put that hand back on him. I think that's one of the things to me that makes him special, is the three fingers, so to speak. So why would you not have? I'll just have a closed fist on him, right? But we will put the old Excalibur. And when I say Excalibur, I know this is not Excalibur, the sword. I know very well what the fabled sword of Excalibur is. It reminds me of his run in Excalibur, when he done a lot of swashbuckling and shits like that. So, I'm not going to pose him up, but I will kind of just get him where he's a little more. So that's your wave, guys. pretty cool. Got the ladies there. I don't want to exclude them. Let's put them back there too. Ladies' night, and it feels all right. There we go. So there's your wave, people. So now let's do what we came here for. Let's assemble Nemesis. Nemesis Enforcer. So we got to always check, make sure we got the right foot. It's good and solid. Okay. You got some broad hips there. Might have a hard time finding jeans, buddy. Let's see. Let's get a good look at the head here before we... Does the mouth open? Okay, it does. There we go. Let's get that horrifying look on him. So we got one hand. That's a little hard to pop into place. So this is the Clayton Crane revamp. This was how they redesigned him during the X-Force run. When he came about, he's actually technically not the AOA version of Apocalypse. He's more the, I'll say, 616 version of Nemesis, but it is he. So, okay, I think I'm missing something here. Did I miss something in one of them's box? So it goes on the back. Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. Had Daddy thinking he was in the wrong there for a minute. I wish he had had some blast effects. Now that would have been cool. But one of the things you'll notice is that almost Jack Kirby inspired New Gods vibe there. I never picked that up before, I don't think. But I'll take his hose off. So those arms are a little tricky to get in, but once they're in, I'm hoping they're in. I'm hoping this won't be like some builder figures where later you got shit falling off. So the hose just kind of pops in, and I'm guessing we go here. Is that what we're looking like? It's not really the best design, Hasbro. I'm going to be honest. Tubing caught a little hell just there. But as you can see, looks neat. So, do you go on before or after the helmet? I'm going to hope before. Okay, I just fucked up then. So that ain't where that goes. Okay. Hasbro, I'll take it back. I gave you shit unduly just then. However, I don't know where that goes. Now, does it maybe go there? Maybe that's why I was fucking around with my eye holes. So, as you can see, I'm guessing that's where they go, but it almost like little jetpack holes. But okay. Maybe that's it. Well, I know, people, I'm still fighting this fucking sinus infection. It has been 3 weeks. I apologize. Woo! Look at that. He's starting to become a beast. A beast. Put his Juggernaut helmet, or his Deep Six helmet on, whatever you want to call it. So... maybe this has to go in first. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. All right. So pretty solid. What you think, guys? He's pretty badass looking. I mean, I wish we had some blast effects. Like I said, I don't know. Pretty damn badass. Since he's actually from this verse, just kind of put him next to Papa there for scale of things. So, yeah, what do you guys think? You going in for him? You not going in for him? Or you just going to watch my video? Let me know. Let's go back to me. All right, guys, we're back. So this is definitely a wave. I'm going to have to kind of play around with articulation a good bit on because the joints are a little stove up. Some of them are a little loose and just tinkering with it. Maybe it's a little hard when I got the apparatus around my neck and shoulders to, you know, have the freedom to do what I want to do. We'll see. I'll get them on the shelves. I'll post some pictures on the Instagram, Facebook, and let you guys see what they look like next to some of the other figures. But that's your Nemesis Holocaust Build-A-Figure wave. All pretty solid Build-A-Figure. I will say I thought it was going to look better than it did in person. I guess maybe I just had higher hopes or expectations. It is a solid figure. It looks great. It's a good 4 out of 5 Hassels, hands down. Solid piece. I'm not knocking it. I just this is a character I've been really excited about for some time, and I do prefer his Joe Madureira art from the '90s version versus the Crane version. Not that Crane is not as good an artist, but that's not what I just prefer that design. It's designed differently, y'all. I like it. We'll put a picture right here, let you guys see what I'm talking about, because I'm going to keep referencing, so here we go. I just prefer that design a little better than what we got right here. But this is a good picture, or good figure. It does totally encapsulate what the artist put on paper. So does the Nightcrawler. Gambit's solid. 4.5 out of 5 Hassels. Fabian is a 4.5er. I didn't think he would be. I had lower expectations of him, but I mean, he's one I was excited about. I'm super pumped to get him next to my Magneto on the shelf down there. And just solid wave. Like I said, the two females I'm not negative on. I just don't got a lot of shelf space, so I'm kind of being a little more. If it's not a character I'm just really into anymore, I don't put them on the shelf. I've got fucking figure for figure. Next time I do my POV, I'll have to do a scan of the other side of the room. I'll let you guys see some of the wall, but I mean, all 4 walls are done the same, except for this one wall I'm staring at here that has shelves of just endless stuff. So I'll give you guys a good POV one day, but until then, just know my shelves are full. So with that being said, let's give our sponsor, Zone Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tifton, Georgia, a shout out and some love. Let the Clady Clan know that you like them. Stop by and see them anytime you're in South Georgia. Check us out on Stay Weird Network, where you can catch my boy Monster Show Impressions, where he does better unboxings than what I do. I mean, he's just better at it. He poses the fuck out of them. The boy's good. But while you're on Stay Weird, check out my other show, Card Subject to Change with Hassel, where I tackle the what-ifs of professional wrestling. And don't forget our boy, Big Rob, Big Rob's House of Entertainment and No Chinese Food, where he gives you stories from the road like no other. He does toy hauls, movie reviews, unboxings. He does a little bit of everything. And when he is on Stay Weird Network, he does Into the Dark, a conspiracy theory. Who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory? I know I do. So be sure to check us all out, like, subscribe, and share. That's how we grow. We're dangerously close to that 800 mark on this channel, and we want to help the Stay Weird brand grow as well. So like, subscribe, and share, people. That's how we get it to grow, and that's how we start to do more and more giveaways for you guys. And apparently not Mark Spears giveaways, because that didn't pan out so well last time, unfortunately. Not knocking my boy, I just don't know what happened. Apologies to Funko Pop, but it happened. So with that being said, don't forget to get your figures. Let me know if you got them. Drop a comment below. And until then, make mine Marvel.
Garments, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply in the ring. You